Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 3 of Sensation and Perception. So this week is going to feel probably, at least compared to the last 2 weeks, a little bit easy because the only thing we have to do this week are the discussion group studying sessions. All right. So remember that everybody needs to contribute to their group studying, and that can involve, adding elements from the textbook, covering certain topics from the exam review. It can be, helping each other understand a particular topic. It can be, giving potentially useful additional resources, like if somebody tracks down one of my lectures on YouTube, you post a link to that. So I want these study groups to be an active study session. All right, admittedly all week long, but I want it to be an active study session. So I don't want nonsense like, oh, that's a good point, and that's it, right? And that's all you post. Like if you post that occasionally, that's cool, right? As long as you are also contributing and helping the group study for the exam. All right, because that's what I want those study sessions to be. Okay. Now, next week we go back to what we did last week, which so we have an outline due, which is the Unit 1 outline 2. That's next week again, and we have the discussion or the study group again next week. But the week after that, we have the exam. All right. So please, we're not too far away from those exams, and they're not exactly the easiest things on the planet. So please use these study groups effectively. All right. Spend some time each week, committing to studying parts of that study guide and adding useful information, responding with useful information to other members from your study groups. Okay. Now, I will be this week looking at those study groups. Some folks have dropped, some folks have added the class, so I need to go back through and, I might have to do a little bit of updating. I'm going to do my best not to move anybody from one group to another. So you'll stay in the group that you're currently in, but you might notice a new member, or you might notice a member having left. Okay, but be on the lookout, and I'll, if I have to do any major edits to the study group lists, I will announce that next week, but it'll be done this week. Okay. All right, guys, the last thing I wanted to mention is your outlines. You can expect a grade from them a grade on them by the end of the week. And then, if you have any questions or points that you would like clarified, just as always, send me an email, and then I'll get back to you. I also want to thank you guys. So far this semester, you guys have been a fairly engaged class, and by that, I'm judging that largely on how many times you sent me emails. It's not uncommon for me to teach a class like this. The classes I teach at Cameron for at least the last couple of years have been primarily sensation and perception and biopsych. And 9 times out of 10, I don't hear from my students. I have one random email from my student, towards the beginning, and then a couple towards the end. But very rarely do I hear from you guys frequently, and that's been different this semester, and I've appreciated it. I've liked it. I've enjoyed it. I like hearing from you guys. My favorite part of teaching is engaging with you guys, which is part of the reason I did videos, because my hope is that it increases the experience of engagement for you guys, even though I'm not getting any feedback. So you sending me emails is giving me some feedback. It's telling me that you're engaged, and I appreciate that. So thank you. All right, guys, that's it for today's announcements. As always, if you have any questions, send them my way. If not, I hope you have a great week. Study hard. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.